Can I bully my teacher during
No,
this?
you cannot bully your
Can you bully
teacher.
me?
Well, I thought I had completed the trilogy with this wonderful saxophone video that I made, which actually wasn't that good. No, turns out my teacher loved it so much, I'm doing another one. And just like in part 2 of this trilogy where I featured Jason, today I'm featuring Seth.
Hi, Mom.
So, Seth, what is your primary instrument?
I play percussion.
Oh, wow, so do I. Yeah, we're studio mates.
It's so crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm teaching Seth how to play the clarinet today. Yeah, the clarinet.
Ah,
Another woodwind instrument.
I'm a little scared.
I
Should I be scared?
no, you should not be scared.
Okay.
Because if you're scared, then I get scared.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay.
Rip.
So if you're my professor, hi. I really hope you enjoy my style of editing, but also look in the description. There's information for you. If you're not my professor,
Yeah.
you don't have to do that, but you can if you really
Do it
want
anyways.
to. Yeah.
Do it.
Great. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Seth, I present to you the clarinet.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's beautiful, right?
Wow.
So
Why is there so many pieces?
because the first step is we have to assemble this thing.
Okay.
Okay, so
How do I do that?
So we start from the bottom up. So we start with this piece.
What's that called?
This is the bell.
Wow.
So we start with the bell, and we're going to grab the lower joint. Looks like this.
Whoa.
How do you know it's the lower one? The way I tell is that if you look at the lower joint, it only has one piece of cork. Compare that to
Oh.
the upper joint has 2 pieces of cork.
Whoa.
So we're gonna start with the lower joint,
That's so crazy.
and we take this piece, we twist it, we put it on there. So you're gonna do, Seth, take this.
Okay.
You're gonna twist it onto the bell.
Okay.
Just use a twisting motion and be like light, but also like, yeah, there you go. This is the only piece where the alignment doesn't actually matter.
Okay.
So you really cannot mess this up. The next piece we're gonna grab is we're gonna grab the upper joint.
Okay.
Here's the upper joint. It's Snoop Dogg's favorite.
He's not paying me, by the way.
Now, Seth, I'm gonna give this to you, but I don't want you to put it on yet, okay?
Why not?
So here's why. Look at this piece down here. See this?
You lied to me.
This is the bridge key. I don't know if you can see it. This is the bridge key. This key moves by pressing this button. So you see I'm pressing the button, the key is going up.
Wow.
So this piece lines up with this piece on the lower joint right here. You see that?
Okay. Yeah.
So when you're putting this on, you have to put this on while pressing this button.
Okay.
And when
What happens if I don't?
you'll break the clarinet, and you'll owe me a lot of money.
Oh. I don't have a lot of money.
I should have specified earlier. When I say like screwing on, I mean more like when like back and forth while pushing down.
Oh.
So take that upper joint, press that button,
Button.
and then so you screw it on back and forth while pushing down, and line it up with that bridge piece I showed you. It's gonna be really tight. For those at home, if it's a little too tight, you're gonna apply a little bit of this. This is cork grease.
Wow.
Makes it a little easier, but we're not doing that here because too much cork grease is bad. Okay, it looks beautiful. This is great. This is what it look like. It's like almost perfectly centered. It's really hard to get it perfect. This looks pretty good though. So take this back. Now, there's 2 more pieces, right, Seth?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna grab the barrel. This is the barrel. Seth, why is
It's a barrel.
it called the barrel?
Because it looks like a barrel.
Exactly.
Wow. I'm so smart.
So this is another piece. It doesn't matter the alignment. So just go ahead and screw that on. Now there's one more piece. This is the mouthpiece.
Is that where my mouth goes?
Yes. So there's 2 pieces here. You have the mouthpiece. You have the ligature. So this step, we're actually gonna take the ligature off because you could damage it if you don't.
What?
You don't want to damage the ligature. So I want you to look at the back. See this here right here?
Yeah,
This
what
is
does that do?
This is the register key. I'll show you in a bit. But
What's
you're
a
going
register?
to line up the flat part of the mouthpiece, which looks like this, is the flat part. Line that up with the register key. With every clarinet, you're going to have a reed. This is the reed. This is my reed. We're not using this because, obviously, this is a brand new
COVID.
reed. So, Seth,
I feel so special.
you get your own little reed. Cool.
Wow.
So,
Should I read into this? Here all night, folks.
so here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna take the reed. Now, you're gonna put it on yet?
No.
No.
Because there's no ligature.
Well,
And it's not
no.
moist,
Yes,
right?
you got to get it moist.
I'm so smart.
So to get it moist, you can use a cup of water or you can just use your mouth. And so for a new read, this is actually going to take a while. So we're actually going to skip forward in the video. This is going to take us a long time to get good. Because you have to do the front and the back side of it.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you do. So for a new
Well,
piece, this is going to take a while. So
crap.
we'll come back in like a couple minutes when this is like properly wetted.
Yeah.
And then we will, yeah. Okay, we're back. The reed is now moist. So now we're going to take the
Moist.
ligature. Now, Seth, pop quiz. Which way do the screws go on the mouthpiece?
That way.
Correct. Aha.
I guessed.
So when you're putting the reed on, this is the hard part. You're actually going to unscrew the ligature a lot. It's easy to keep the mouthpiece in your mouth. I mean, the reed in your mouth. Wow, words are hard.
Mm-hmm.
So once you get it unscrewed enough, not all the way, but enough. So what you're going to do is so when you're putting the reed on, you have to take the ligature and like lift it up. That works too. So go ahead and place the reed, then take the ligature and put it on. So when it comes to reed placement, there should be, when you look at the top, there should be a little more of black mouthpiece than reed at the top.
So like this.
Like that, just like that. Yep, that's it. And then for centering, just as center as physically possible at the top and the bottom. Now for ligature placement, you see that little ridge right there on the reed?
Yeah.
Right below that. Below it. So like
Right there.
right there, yeah, that's right. Then tighten it down.
We'll show the folks at home that Jacob knows what he's doing.
We'll show you guys in just a second, but yeah. I really hope you can hear us. If not, I'll just turn up the audio.
Yeah.
Cause I'm smart. I know what I'm doing.
Well, at least someone does.
I know
See?
more than you. So that is how you set up the instrument. You did it. So now we're going to talk about the armature. So there's a few steps for the armature. We're going to start with the inside of your mouth. So the tongue. So I want you to say E.
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 And feel and like remember how that tongue feels in your
E.
mouth. E. Then, while maintaining that tongue position with the E, your lips should go to oo. So E-oo.
You.
E-oo. So you're maintaining the inside mouth position of the E with the outer mouth position of the oo. In other words, you should have
That's weird.
another things that you should have a flat chin, and your corners should be very, very firm. So now we've gone over the armature. Air support. A proper breath has 3 stages. The first stage is you're going to fill up then your diaphragm.
Okay.
Then, you expand your torso, then the top of your lungs. It's 3 steps. When you're breathing, you should think of it as filling a cup of water. Start from the bottom, work your way up. One way to do this is to do something called a hand breath, where you take your hand, put it in the shape of an L, put it to your face. You should hear a low rushing sound. If you're doing it wrong, you'll get a high rushing sound. That's bad. You want the low sound.
Oh.
There you go.
Interesting.
So that's how you know you're getting a
learning.
good breath. Your shoulders shouldn't actually rise. They should be more down here. So, hand position now. So, you have 2 hands, right? Okay, so Seth, I'm going to have you turn the clarinet around real quick. I want you guys to find, here is your thumb key.
Thumb.
Thumb key right there. This is the register key, thumb key. So Seth, go ahead and put your finger on there. You're covering that hole. So look at the front. You see how you have these 3 finger pads right there? Bam, 1, 2, 3. And then you have these pinky keys. Your pinky naturally rests there. Cool. That's your left hand, your right hand.
So it goes for this.
Yep, turn
thumb
around
fingers.
again. See? You have this little platform thing right here.
Yeah.
The thumb goes there. Turn it back around.
Okay.
You have 3 more holes to cover. And then more pinky keys. Huzzah. There you go.
Am I doing this right?
You are doing it very right. That's
Okay.
beautiful. That's how you hold the clarinet. Cool. Now you know how to hold it. Let's talk about the horn angle. So you don't want the angle to be like so low that you can't like push it in your mouth. But you don't want it to be like way up here either.
Oh, okay.
We're playing a clarinet, not a trumpet. So it's about right here as the proper horn position.
Yay.
So when you put it into your mouth, it should feel natural, and it should be pressing against the upper part. Not pressing, but like resting around there.
What does my mouth do?
The same thing we talked about before with the amateur.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So there's a certain amount of mouthpiece you should take in. If you take in too much mouthpiece, you're not going to get any sound. If you don't take in enough, you're going to squeak. So you got to find that happy medium. It's like a little less than half. Well, there you go.
I did it.
This is the fun part. We're actually going to play notes. So, Seth, we're going to start with open G. Now, question, Seth, when you have open G, how many fingers are down?
Well, if it's open, I'm assuming it's 0.
Wrong. It's 3.
Who decided this?
So open G is, normally it's nothing. So for beginner clarinetists who have a hard time holding the instrument, we actually tell them to hold the bottom 3 keys down because that provides them with support with the instrument, but also means they'll get the open sound. As soon as they put down the fingerings for F, you let go of those 3 fingers because that will start affecting the sound. So Seth, with all that knowledge, play an open G for me. There we go.
Yay!
We got an open G. Now we're going to move to F. So Seth, go ahead and release those fingers down there and put down your thumb. Yay! We got an open F. Okay, so now Seth, we're going to go, not open F, just F.
Sport.
Now we're going to go to E. So now go ahead and put down 1 for me. Okay. Then D, which is 1, 2. And finally, 1, 2, 3. Hooray, we did it. Everyone clap for Seth. Everyone clap for Seth. Oh, okay, stop. Everyone clap for Seth.
Yay! I did it, Mom.
You did it. Okay, so now there's one more thing we got to do. Talk about the register key.
What does that do?
This funny guy. So the register key.
This thing, apparently.
So some people call this the octave key because they think it goes up an octave. Seth, do you know the interval which the register key takes you up
Yeah,
by?
I've heard you complain about it. It's a perfect 5th in an octave.
It's the 12th.
Notes.
Okay, so what we're going to have you do is we're going to have you hold C. Okay. And then, without stopping, you're going to press that register key. And then let go. So go down, then up, then back down. The best way to do this exercise is to not think about the upper note. Only think
Why am I doing this exercise?
Because it shows how to engage the register key.
Okay.
So you should only think about the low note. The other thing this exercise does is that if you have any imperfections in your embouchure or your finger positioning, you're going to hear it when you go up. So you notice how you're a little flat when you go up?
I guess. I'm kind of toned in.
What I want you to do is I want you to try to make sure you're covering all the holes fully, but just the ones up here. You actually need your left hand off for this. There we go. That was better.
Just my mouth. It works.
Did it. Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the clarinet.
Yay.
Thank you to Seth.
You're welcome. Thanks, Jacob, for enlightening me.
Yay, I did it.
I'm so enlightened.
Yep, again, thanks for watching. Go watch the full series. It starts off with Egg Shaker with me, then goes to Pencil with my friend Jason, then goes to Clarinet with me, Saxophone with me. Wow, words are hard. And then goes to Clarinet with Seth. So, yeah. If I should do...
Egg.
Shaker. If I should do other instruments, let me know, and I will do other instruments.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do flute because I'm learning flute next.
I want to learn flute.
I'll see if Professor Lesser has me do that.
That'd be fun.
It's up to her.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
mad respect for clarinet. This is so hard.